Yo, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy, Sean Peoples. Hey, listen, man. If you like our vibes, you like the movement, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, man. Ring the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on, man. Also, jump in the community tab and vote. Vote on all the issues and situations that you see up there. It's just a gauge for us to see what type of content we need to put out to you. You know, it helps us help you, help us. And don't forget, we're on our road to 5K, man. We're still on that road to 5K. And as y'all can see, a lot of people are jumping in and chiming in. There's going to be more surprises and gifts out there for y'all. So don't miss out on that. Yeah, I'm here with my bro, Sharp, man. I'm here with my bro, Mr. Razor. Yo, Mr. Razor, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, what's good? What's good? I'm here chilling.
Sharp, man, what I deal with?
Yeah, don't know someone living and loving life. Happy to be here with the bros, getting this in.
Yeah, man. So everybody already know the thing now. This is the series within the series. This is the State of Jamaica series, where we talk about issues that we're facing in Jamaica. We just dedicate this to talk about just issues that we see, mismanagements and stuff like that that's going on in the country. Right now, we want to talk about Mr. Campbell. Now, we have seen what was going on with Mr. Campbell throughout this week with the accusations of the 3 young ladies that he has been taken advantage of, allegedly. We don't know if these stuffs are true, but it just seemed to me like it's an ongoing thing in Jamaica with these politicians and these higher class men. As when they start reaching a certain point in life, it's like they resort to kids, and I can't understand that. So I don't want to accuse Mr. Campbell of anything, but it seems a little sticky on him, and the situation seems like it's been going on for a while. As we see it in the news, it's been going in and out, and now it's here again. So, Shortman, what's your opinion on the situation that's going on?
Well, first of all, like I said, it's sticky. But I start out that saying we don't know what happened. It's alleged. But what I will say is these powerful people, men in general, should know better than to put themselves in situations where it could be even a thought that something like that could even be possible, right? I mean, that's something that, like so I was saying, say if it not goes, it nearly goes, right?
See him, so.
So, I mean, you have to kind of keep yourself out of them situation there. As it go already. You're getting a certain situation, you never know what could happen or where you put yourself in, because nobody should have it as even a possibility to even say something like that about you. You understand what I mean? I say? So that means you're there somewhere in some position or situation with these individuals, these persons, for that to even be a thought in somebody said that they could even make that allegation, first of all. And so, I just think we have to take a measured approach. There needs to be some further looking into this, obviously, but right now that's state of the situation right now.
Yes, I look at it the same way too, as in generally speaking, this is not the first time, like I said before, we heard this about him. And it seems, when you look at it more, it seems like there's a mountain of evidence, but still no conclusion to if there is guilt or not. No, I haven't seen all the evidence, so that's why I refuse to just go and say that he's guilty, I don't like to just jump out of the blue and say somebody is guilty of anything, because we all could be accused of anything one day, and we could be innocent, and we wouldn't like for someone to be just jumping to conclusion, automatically saying, yeah, man, them man, they're guilty. So, but when I look at the information, it's rough. Razor, when you tap into what's going on with Mr. Campbell, what's your thoughts?
Like you say, if it not goes so, it nearly goes so. But like I said, once them do them investigation and find out what him do, and if it goes up, then you have to be punished for it. You understand? Definitely have to be punished. But like I said, these guys that are higher up, a politician, they do some stuff sometimes that they think they could get away with, and we have to put a stop to it and know that no, you cannot get away with these things. You understand? If it goes like that, you understand, you should be punished to the full extent. You understand? So, it's, like you said, it's always something. It's always something. And we wonder why the country is the way it is. You understand? It's because of these things. And these guys cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
They cannot be trusted because, if you're doing things like these are alleged, yeah, what else are you doing? And I have to look at it that way. So,
If you can't trust them with your daughter, how you gonna trust them with your country?
these are the corrupt guys. You understand? So, I would like to have hope for the best, but these guys got to go if they're doing things like that. They gotta wipe them out, because this is the problem.
Well, sir, you have Beanie Man ex girlfriend, the mother of his last child that we know about, Crystal. She said to some of the PMP are choosing to stick with him. She said she's not sticking with him because this is a very, very sticky slope, which a lot of them are able to see more information than we, including her. And it's a different, most of the time people toe party lines if they know that it's not my party, so I'm going to roll with him or this and that. Unless it get too serious where it's going to affect me, then not going to affect me. But, do we feel like with all this distraction, Mr. Campbell should step away from politics and go hold a seat for right now? What do you think, Sharpman?
I mean, I'm kind of, back and forth between it, right? It's a distraction, but at the same time, you don't want every accusation for somebody to lose them job every time, because you never know what will turn out to be the case when there's an investigation that has been thoroughly done and the information looked at thoroughly, right? So we know said them do investigation before, and it concluded with nothing, nothing being found with the allegations. But with more information coming out now, these statements that have been filed with Justice of the Peace, with the JPs, and that lawsuit that have been filed, the information is coming out now that there's 3 statements to back up these claims.
Mm-hmm.
And so, exactly. So the claims them, have ID card match up with them and everything. So if that be the case, I forgot to a judge, I forgot in front of a court where them can look on it and say, yo, what happened here? What is taking place here? And get the information out and really litigate the case properly and come to a conclusion. Because I mean, as far as I'm stepping aside, as a big man, him probably should step aside and just make the people them deal with the business of the country. You understand what I say? But other than that, is a personal choice for him, I guess, whether he wants to step aside or not. But, probably generally should step aside, I think.
Yeah, I think that, in these times, we can't just go around accusing, because somebody come accuse you now of something. You know what I say? Boy, I have to go left my job and sit down. And then when them find out it's not true, no, I have to go through.
It's too late. The job not there for you again. It's too late.
So, I don't necessarily feel like he should step down, but with all this evidence and these signatures and stuff like that, in his case, why, I mean,
it's sticky.
Him lucky say me not up on the jury, cause
it's sticky.
Yeah, him lucky say me I go up on the jury, cause when me I see and when me I hear, now unless these stuffs are fabricated to destroy the character of a person, which we know that these things do take place. But think of the conspiracy though. I mean, 3 people have come forward that said this. I mean, sometimes one person can be like, well, maybe them have some ulterior motive or some other reason for you to come out. But then they get 3 people now come out and I sign them name to paper and say, yo, this go on. I'm big man. At Jamaica, I'm not culturally, some of them things are dog. They must say,
you know, me I say age of consent at 16 down there. So if a woman at 15 and him see her and him I tell her say she have big breasts and rate and then, you know, cause one of the statements says, you know, them tell her she have big breasts and, you know, look like 15 Ray or whatever. So big and serious, dog. This sticky on him. I mean, just true what we know about the culture and the country as a whole.
Very sticky. And I want to say, short man, that you touch the subject right. Me and Razor always talk about this whole heap of time before we shove the question to you real quick, Razor. So it's a sickness. Cause me know me there in Jamaica, some of the girl them with me for like when me a little boy. Some big man I take home my girl them from me and I say, yo, me I gotta tell man the brother, you can't. Yo, sir.
Oh,
like,
God.
Once again, we not accuse Mr. Campbell of nothing because we don't know, but
man.
From what we know and growing up in Jamaica and seeing things, I mean, hey, this is not far-fetched to we.
No, not far-fetched.
Not far-fetched at all.
No, far-fetched at all, sir.
You think you should step down?
Well, you know, it's one of them things that I'm more leaning towards the side of yes, I need to step down, but but you know, but like you said, you know, you want them to do the proper investigation first, and then come out with a verdict, and then, you know, because like I said, if we just go around and, you know, somebody get accused and they need to step down, then, you know, it's not a good look. But, you know, because they could want to destroy his character at the same time too. But like I said, it's more than one time, and it seems to be a pattern. And, you know, I'm more leaning towards the side of stepping down. You understand? Because you're a distraction now. You are causing, you know, unnecessary, you know, things to happen, or distraction towards the country. So, you know, but, you know, just to touch upon that he was saying that that we was talking about, that, you know, these big men know that they can bribe these girls
easily. And them have all that money.
Them wicked. I mean, imagine that, you know, you're at 30, you know, say you gotta buy them a food and something. You know, come on, man. It's a sickness, like I said, Sean. It's a sickness. But we have to acknowledge the sickness. Yeah.
He might do it on a bigger level. He might pay them for go school and give them money for buy clothes and take care of their mother.
I mean, I say one of the young lady, he might take care of one of the young ladies something for her mother. So imagine how that must set now. Cause the young girl must feel so she have to deal with what she have to deal with to make that work. You understand what I say? So that's body even.
Shame on her mother, but we
all right
on a different level.
Different, next one for that.
But shame on her mother. And anybody who knows that this are going and just stand up and watch it go on, because these things are, yo.
The culture, man, because and not because it used to go on back in the day, we're supposed to let it make it go on today. We know better, we do better. Big and serious.
Definitely. So with National Security Minister Dr. Horrace Chang rail against the ease of which suspect criminals be granted bail, as he called for laws to reflect Jamaica's crime crisis. We talked about this before that it even come into the news. So it's like, is either someone must have been listening to us, or great minds think alike. But why are these guys being able to come out of jail so easily with the crimes that they have committed? This is nonsensical to me. And sometimes, you know, before me start talk in a way where we don't feel like say me I diss my country, Razor, what's your thoughts on this? Do you think Dr. Chang is right, or the law is say that these guys are innocent? Now, keep in mind that some of them man, we know say them don't kill about 50 people in our community already. And then still I talk about them have to wait for the trial of law. Trial of which law, no matter? Razor, what do you think, man?
Well, I think the doctor is very right. You understand? You know, and these guys have been committing crime that should be warranted the death penalty, and these guys are coming out of jail. That's nonsense. You understand? You know, these guys should never see the light of day again. You understand? Them to fling some dog food in there and tell them to eat it. You understand?
But,
so
you know, I do believe that you know, if we are go with the judicial system, that a man should get treated fairly. But when you are the man who killed about 50 people, like I said before in our community already, how fair is it for you now go get bail and come back on the street? Or how is that fair?
Boy, that's definitely not fair, because
Yeah.
and then, you know, you look at this and say, what kind of message are you sending to these younger kids? You understand? Because they must say, well, the bad man in a area, I'm go jail them and they always come out, you know. You understand? So
that's why some of my people them don't want to tell.
Yeah. You understand?
And badness breed badness, you know what I say? So the man they see it and say, yo, we can go and get a bail and come out and wait for a trial. And then by the time, I imagine the man they are a real killer. So them out of jail for bail for murder and out there kill people again. Oh, that makes sense.
That make no sense at all. But short man, what you think? You agree with the doctor? Or you think that the doctor is just coming up with some remedies where can't suffice for the country?
No, man, me agree, man. We need better control over this thing. I mean, it's a joke with what they're doing with the system of letting these people out. You know, you like I said, you know, say them kill enough people. You know, so how does that make sense to let a person out of jail like that? You know, and why we continue to see these sentences that are not, you know, commensurate with the crime. You understand what I say? Like me say, a prosecutor said, they want a prosecutor to be able to appeal these sentences that are a joke. You know what I mean? I say, seriously, I mean, imagine the prosecutor want the right to be able to appeal these. I mean, we need that to happen too, for real. Yeah, we need that to happen.
I mean, I laugh because I agree with it. It's so egregious to think that a man who is a known killer, I want to call him a known assassin, as I like to call him, a terrorist to the country, just murder 3 people and now you put him up for bail. Now, keep in mind, this man never work for saving his life, but can afford to pay these high note bills and go back on the street. So what the country trying to tell us? That them no know, say, that I don't understand that.
Wait, you know feel so like the people and where grant bail, they in panic to like them I get a kickback or something. It seemed kind of weird. Like a man that do something so bad, murder and them something. I kind of know I am do it, and I'm sure I stay behind bar at least while it's being figured out and still I come out on bail.
Well, we know Jamaica have a constituent problem. We know so Jamaica side with whoever is in this constituents, they usually get looked out for, and somebody will tap somebody on the shoulder and say, I can go on. I don't know, so I him guarantee the votes for that area. So just making there.
I mean, even that's disgusting what you just said a while ago.
Yeah, I mean,
that's disgusting what you just said a while ago.
That's the state of Jamaica.
Sick to my stomach, son. For real. That's not cool.
Yeah, Razor. So when you look on the situation I had now, and the people them would like to say, you know, like for instance, let's say over here, a man would kill somebody. The neighborhood see it and they'll go out and, you know, a lot of people in the neighborhood will go out and testify. In Jamaica, people them are petrified. They don't want to testify. And then you're releasing back these same guys, that's the known killers and murderers, back into the same community where these people have to live. Now, why would they testify?
Well, if it was me, I wouldn't want to testify, because there's been a lot of instances in Jamaica where the person come up missing that reported the crime. You understand? So, you know, at the end of the day, these guys know who made what kind of report, because they might be getting some kickback from even the police themselves. I say, no, say I saw report it. You understand? And what you're gonna do? Next thing you know, man, I kick off your door for coming in your house for kill you. You understand? And yeah, so you know, that is a thing where Jamaica need to fix that. You understand? And definitely put that behind them, because you know, you cannot have somebody come and report in a crime and then they have to fear for their life. next, because this killer know that the only way for them to now be free is for me to kill them, because they cannot be a witness or anything when it comes time for trial. You understand? So, you know, it's just it's a broken system. You understand that system that need fixing ASAP, you know?
It's you know, it leads back to on our previous podcast I mentioned in the beginning that Jamaica judicial system is a joke, because they need to implement laws to fix these things, put tighter restriction on these guys, so now they can't now go murder 4 or 5 people and go get Peter Champagne or one of them big liar there, Jamaica, and bust the case, or even get bail for go intimidate the witnesses, so everybody keep their mouth closed. But you know, I don't know what to say about that one, brothers. I think that laws should be implemented to change this foolishness, and this should stop happening. And once again, when we see this stuff happening in Jamaica and talk about it, it's not talking about it out of hatred for our country. We love our country. We're trying to bring attention and awareness to this situation. Now we have a quick about 3 minutes to talk about one other little situation where we see, but we're not going to talk about it from the American side. We're going to talk about it from the Jamaican side, which me only going to say the brother where them catch left out of Jamaica with guns and drugs and then catch him in a Kennedy airport. Make we address that real quick. That is madness. Sharp man. What you think was the breakdown here that this brother could bring a gun and bag of drugs through Jamaica's airport and have to get catch when he come through Kennedy Airport to America? Because it was in his luggage. It was in his luggage. And I like India hide it. He just bring it through.
First of all, like me and you, that whole reason the other day about this. And it's strange to me that somebody would even consider this thing. It don't make no sense. But looking at how the system is in Jamaica, well, like you say, you tap a man on the shoulder and say, yo, get a youth there pass. You know, say my part of the constituent or a part of the conspiracy, because that's clearly what it was, you know. So I'm on there, check security, whatever, let him through, get the bag on the plane. But my thing is this though, normal immigration work, you come through the regular side, say Jamaica check you, but then you have to come through on the US side before you even leave Jamaica, right? You have to get checked, you have to get checked again by immigration, you have to go through and everything have to get checked. So how did it get past that point? That's for me want to know. That's where I see the breakdown is. And if that's the case, then I'm have a serious issue. But you know what, so once they reach the US, it never gone away anyway. But me wonder how them get to 2 layers of security down so for reach up here. Can somebody tell me that?
Can you say inside job? Inside job? Reza, wait. What do you think was the breakdown here, Reza?
Well, clearly Jamaica was the breakdown, because them feel terribly. You understand? How can you put a suitcase? Yo, let me tell you something. Me try bring some Jamaica.
I bring fish from Jamaica and then stop me.
Can bring Aki.
And then stop me for mango. Me have to eat the mango in the airport.
Can bring 2 Guinea.
Me bring some seasoning in my bag, and them say me can't bring the seasoning. You understand? So
we that are oregano. Like you, just ask you.
So for him to bring a gun through Jamaica airport, it's clearly an inside job. There's no way.
Drugs are different. Man have about 50 different types of drugs. It's like it was an experiment.
You have a decent link in a airport, man.
Yeah, man, it's an inside job, man. And
yeah,
you know.
Because there's no way. You understand? Even if a man, is going to take drugs. He's not going to carry a gun. You understand? Because it's just no way you're going to get through with a gun. First of all, you come into the US. Why are you bringing a gun? It don't make sense.
You can go to the corner store and buy a gun in the US.
In a vending machine, I'm buy a gun.
I'm buying a gun in the US. We need
vending machine.
Matter of fact, they're giving them away, matter of fact.
As you was a US citizen, then just you're born and just put a gun in a baby.
Yeah. Get that gun in your diaper.
Oh man.
Do you feel like?
That is crazy. But like I said, you come when you come into the US, you're gonna have to go through checkpoint again. You understand? And they're gonna check everything. I bring black cake and the man them whoop it up and check it and all kind of thing. And I say,
Them taste it too.
That's right. I want it. I raising this. I raising some weed. You roll up.
The alcohol and that cake too strong.
Yeah, you can't bring this with you.
Yes.
You know, Jamaica, we have to do better. And as a people, we have to learn to start take accountability for our actions and the actions that happen in our country. Yes, one person can't change everything, but as a nation together, we can talk about it, create awareness, and make more people hear about what's going on. So maybe there can be a change in the future. Now, if you want to pretend like nothing is wrong in the country, then you can continue to do that. But we're going to continue to highlight stuff that we see and talk about it. And hopefully it will bring some attention to the situation. So that nobody can say that, you know, Jamaica run away and the people them not even acknowledge it. Yes, some of us are going to acknowledge it. And we will continuously acknowledge what's going on in the country that we love, the land that we love. Yeah, what a nice place to live. Sweet jam down. The only problem is, I'm afraid to live there. But anyway, this is the Anything Goes podcast. There, my brother Sharpman, there, my brother Mr. Razor. Yo, this is the series within the series, the State of Jamaica series. We're going to keep giving out information, keep bringing this to you. So like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section if you like the vibes. Also, jump in the community tab and vote on all the situations that you see up there. And don't forget about
share with your friend them. Share.
And people like the videos them, man. And just watch the video them and not like them. Watch them, like them, and share them. Yo, brothers, this was a great conversation. I enjoyed it. Wait until the next episode of State of Jamaica, man. We're out of here.